What's good, Skins, fans, Hells and the Wizards? The Wizards looked good last night. We took an L, but we looked good last night. Just want to come in here and make a quick video because let me straighten up the camera real quick. Of course, a lot of people haven't heard, but obviously you'll see from the title, the Redskins are shopping and are listening to trade offers for Josh Norman, for Mr. Toast Norman. Now, I'll go off and say Josh Norman's first 2 years as a Washington Redskin were decent. He used to punch the ball out and force fumbles. I think that was his best attribute. Didn't really get a lot of interceptions in his time here, but I feel like he's forced more fumbles than have gotten actual interceptions. So Josh Norman, his first year was decent. His second year was okay, and then the third year you could just see where he was just getting very slow and just could barely move. Kind of like how D'Angelo Hall was here, and he was very, very slow towards the end of his career, where D'Angelo Hall transitioned to safety. Now, the only way I can see Josh Norman staying on this team is if he's going to be a safety next year. If not, then yeah, we're just going to have to release him and cut bait. I think we should just release him anyway. But obviously, I think we, at best, we'll probably get a 5th-round pick in return. I don't think anybody's going to give up a 4th-round pick for a 30 or 31 year. I don't know his age, but whatever. It doesn't really matter. He's washed up. I just don't see us getting anything higher than a 4th. You know, like I said, we're probably going to have a bag of chips in return. We'll be lucky to get a bag of chips in return for Josh Norman right now. I did get his autograph. His autograph's like right here on my hat. So, you know, I mean, like I said, he had 2 good years, but it's time to move on from Josh. I've given Josh a pretty hard time this season. He almost turned into the new trash can rather than Josh Doxson. So it's time to move. I pray that somebody's silly enough to really give us a pick for Josh. I'll take a 7th. I don't give a crap. It can be the 7th round pick, and I'll take it for Josh Norman because we just need to load up on picks. And like I said, we're gonna get every pick we get is gonna be a high pick, but it's gonna be from the other team. But a 7th round pick would help anyway. We've had good. There's been good 7th round picks. Trey Quinn. I like Trey Quinn. A lot of people don't like Trey Quinn. I think Trey Quinn's been decent. I think the quarterback play hasn't been good enough. And if you watch the Giants game, Trey Quinn was missed twice. Wide open passes by Case Keenum. So Trey Quinn could have had at least 2 or 3 or 4 touchdowns this year if we had better quarterback play. The Eagles are looking for a corner. They just cut Scandrick, who snitched on them and did all the stuff on First Take or Undisputed, whatever it was called. And the Chiefs, the Steelers have been trading for corners. They traded for Minka Fitzpatrick. They just traded for Kenyon Drake. They've been trade happy. The Steelers have been very, very trade happy. So there's actually been reports that teams are pissed off at the Redskins for not partaking in trades. They've called us for Trent. They called us for Ryan Kerrigan. This is the second part of the video. Ryan Kerrigan, the Baltimore Ravens are asking for Ryan Kerrigan, and the Indianapolis Colts are asking for Ryan Kerrigan. Those teams, they need pass rushers. Ryan Kerrigan is a top-notch, or he was a top-notch pass rusher. Right now, he's kind of, we all know how Ryan Kerrigan is. He'll fall asleep for like 5 games, and the next thing you know, he'll have like 3 sacks against a bad team, and then he'll fall asleep for the next 2 games and have 4 or 5 sacks in 1 game, and then the next thing you know, you look at the stat sheet, and he has 13 sacks. And I love Ryan Kerrigan. Kerrigan, in my opinion, I think he should retire as a Redskin. I really do. I think he's a hard worker, and I think this draft, I'm going to make a mock draft video. That's going to be my next video. I don't know if I'm going to make the mock draft video this week or make the mock draft video during the bye week, because I've been watching a lot of film on Chase Young, and this guy, he's a game changer. He really is. We might have to, if we get that 2nd pick, which the Bengals might get the 2nd pick, if we get that 2nd pick, man, we're going to have to get you. Y'all talking about tanking and getting a different quarterback. That's kind of stupid. Like I said, even if Dwayne plays bad for the rest of the games, I wouldn't do that. But like I said, Chase Young is a one-of-a-kind talent. He's a one-of-a-kind. He's the type of guy that can change this deal. We can just fire Minuski and draft Chase Young. But I'm not going to I'm saving this for my mock draft video, so I'm not going to get too much into. I'm going to focus on Ryan Kerrigan right now. Ryan Kerrigan, like I said, I think it's just my personal opinion. If they say we're going to give you a 1st round pick or a 2nd round pick, then yeah, it's kind of hard to say no, because I know the Ravens are in win now mode. They think they're going to win. Because they're pretty good. They just beat the Seahawks in Seattle. So the Ravens do look good. Shout out to Lamar Jackson. The Ravens do look good. I think they're 4-2 right now. They play the Patriots Sunday night. So that's a big game. The Ravens are close. The Redskins, we're not close. We have a damn good culture, just like Bruce Allen says. But, if you want to talk about a team that's close, you would say the Baltimore Ravens. So obviously they want to trade for Ryan Kerrigan, who would definitely, I think Ryan Kerrigan, if whoever leaves the Redskins and goes somewhere else, they're going to play 10 times better. So Ryan Kerrigan would probably get 20 sacks on the Ravens. just because we're the Washington Redskins and people play better when they go to other teams. That's just what's going to happen. He'll probably fool around with a Super Bowl for all we know. With the Ravens, you never know. You just never know because they're going to make the playoffs. So once they get to the playoffs, you just never know. But in my opinion, I went on a little tangent, but I think at the end of the day, we should just let Ryan Kerrigan retire our Redskin. I really do. If we're going to get a third-round pick, I wouldn't do it. If we're going to get a second or first, sure, I would do. I'd probably just do it because that's a pretty high pick. Second-round pick, first-round pick for Ryan Kerrigan, that's pretty darn high. That would be a steal, honestly. In my opinion, that'd be a steal. And I love Ryan Kerrigan, but if they're saying second or first, it's hard to say no. That's really hard to say no. But like I said, if it's third, anything less than a second, really, I would just say no. And who knows what they haven't said what they offered. But that's just my opinion. I just want to hear you guys' feedback, what you guys feel on that situation. If you would trade Kerrigan for a third-round pick, in my opinion, I just wouldn't. I would wait for if like I said once again, like I said, first or second, first-round pick, I would do it. Obviously, but I think Ryan Kerrigan should really retire Redskins. We just don't have a lot of guys that retire Redskins that have actually been drafted here and finished their careers here. So that's something that just hasn't really been done. So I would just keep him. But like I said, Josh Norman for a bag of chips. Bang! Hit that trade button right now. Let's do it right now. Let's get him out of here. All right, y'all. Hail to the Skins. Hail to the Wizards. Hope y'all enjoying y'all Sunday without the Redskins because this is the less stressful Sunday for real. I'm just chilling for real. Had my alumni game. I was hooping. I had like 6 points. I had a good game. Kind of. 6 points. I'm out of shape, so I had 6 points. So it's all good, though. All right, so hail to the Skins. Hail to the Wizards. All right, y'all. Peace. Hail to them Nets, too.